Here we are again. It's been a while. I don't remember. Am I supposed to be here on Wednesday nights? I know I skipped 2 Wednesday nights. Feels like I should feel more like it was a vacation, but not quite. We've been having a good time with Paper Ganza Fallout and all that kind of good stuff. But you know what we're going to do tonight? We're just going to sit back and relax and enjoy. I think this is it. I don't know. Maybe. I forgot my buttons. That's not it. That's it. Craft Roulette presents in review. Oh, dang. They left her with the buttons again. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. And this is not Craft Roulette. This is in review. Well, you gotta know what Craft Roulette is first. Craft Roulette is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night. And when we are live, we love it when you join us because we have room around our worldwide craft table just for you. But in review, we have so much fun at Craft Roulette with all of your contributions we created in review. And in review is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. And in that, we have 3 acts. We have mail call, and then we have a card slideshow. And then we have, oh my goodness, we have the very fast-paced, interactive, very fun game, card detective game, Whodunit, starring Decoy Duck. Oh my goodness. So come on in. How's everybody doing? Are you ready to push the buttons for me? We're good with maybe I need some button help. I don't know. But this is fun to be back. And I've got a great card to be making with you later tonight. I don't know. It's one of those where you go, what was she thinking? But the card I'm casing is beautiful or wonderful. We want to keep it neutral, but it's a great card, and I will be casing a card later in the show. But first, oh my gosh, we got to start with, have you missed these? Oh no, Hat Trick's been around, so you haven't missed them too much. She's a punster all the way. But let me share the really awful, wonderful, bad dad joke of the night. The earliest memory I have as a child is visiting the optician and getting my glasses. Yeah. Life before that was a bit of a blur. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It's getting that way more and more now, too. But anyway, let's go and say thank you to our spin sponsors this month. Waffle Flour. Oh, my goodness. They've got a great new release. Oh, be still my heart. They're giving away a $25 gift certificate. This calls for confetti, a wonderful small business. Great to work with. Go check out their fun concoctions of confetti and more. And Pink and Maine, you may recognize them as one of our sponsors for Paper Ganza. And Libby Hickson was joined us there as one of our teachers, and she made 2 adorable cards. So I've been spending a lot of time in the morning drawing, and this morning I drew my version of that card, the strawberry card that Libby made during Paper Ganza. It doesn't look like your cards at all. It looks like mine. My husband walked by and said, "Oh, I recognize that style," but it was fun to make. Strawberry cards are just cute and fresh and pretty fun stuff. But thank you, spin sponsors. To be able to be eligible for those giveaways, plus a Krog and a goodie bag, you do need to send in a card each week, or not each week, but you need to send in a card, contribute, so that we can enjoy your inspiration. So let's get down to the mail call. I just have a little because I haven't been back out. I've got a pile full of mail. My mail bag is all full to go to the mail post office, but I haven't gone. So that's just how it is, isn't it? Anyway, yes, John Pounds, you do need to have a Waffle Flour gift certificate. They are having some special Ooh, let's go in. They do have some special kind of giveaways with the new release and things, so always look for those kind of deals. This was from our friend Vicki Logan. Well, maybe not your friend, but I have this as Vicki Logan's card that she gave me at Paper Ganza. Now, as you recall, Vicki Logan was one of the first two people to contribute to Craft Roulette in the gallery before there was a gallery on episode 2. The other wonderful person that contributed was not at Paperganza. Vicki was. It was so fun to have her there. And the other wonderful person was Vicki Emerson. And just heads up to the card exchange people, Vicki Emerson has her August birthday. So if you're trying to figure out who to send a birthday card to in August on our card exchange as the membership perk, you might want to include Vicki Emerson. She was fabulous, and she is fabulous. She's not a past tense. She's wonderful, and we appreciate her. But this is so totally Vicki Logan. Now, can you imagine? Vicki Logan was one of my customers and clients and all that kind of thing for many, many years, and she stuck with me, even though this is so not my style. But isn't it great? She's got splatters. She's got mixed media. She's got pop-up. She's got a little bit of color. She's got all sorts of stuff. You can never have too much happy. That's adorable. And we appreciate our friend Vicki Logan so very much. I've gotten to hang out with her very sociably too over the years. And I always described her as my friend that's a strong cup of tea, but wonderful, with wonderful flavor. So this is a card from Gloria Davis. And she has a little note in here because I sent her a birthday card. Well, that's not happening so often anymore. And she got birthday cards for 45 days. So that's amazing. Now, here's the thing with birthday cards, and you're going to have to figure out how you want to do it because our birthday card exchange is growing. It's not always birthday cards, but it is growing. So I know Paula said, I think we had 25 this month. So you're going to have to, I think I did a little update on ways to decide who you want to send cards to and things on the weekly update a couple months ago. It might be worth revisiting because I don't want anybody to stop doing it because there's so many, but I love that people are enjoying the exchange so much. But I didn't mean to talk about that tonight because look how pretty that is. She's got some little vellum in there, and so it looks like you're looking through the window and all these pretty little deals. Those are gorgeous, Miss Gloria Davis. She sends so many cards. And that's a humdinger. I like every bit of it. I think that was kind of a special card. It was very fancy. I do think so. Here's one from Taylor Cuff. I think that's how you say it. Taylor Cuff. Well, I've probably said it 25 different ways, but yeah, she's a good girl. She had this for an episode 272 and 274. She's not. Oh well, we will get back to that. And then she was sure that we were getting ready for Paperganza, and we were. But look how cute that is. So I guess this is all stenciled on the front, and then a die cut thanks out of it. That's such a great look. And then some really pretty little stencils. What a smart move to put that pink in the back too. It's the little things that make a good card a great card. And I would call this a pretty darn great card, Miss Taylor. That's really cute. And it makes it a little noise. That's very pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being in our culture and being so kind to send me a card. Oh, you can be glad you're not here tonight, guys, because I had dinner with lots of onions. I will tell you, I'm feeling it every bit. Here is a card from Deborah Noss. Hello. I haven't even opened this one. She is Team Purple. Just wanted to say hi and that the parameter wheel really challenges her and she learns a lot of new techniques from other crafters, even though that's not our impetus. Like I say, if you hang out, you might learn something. So that's really cool. What a cute card. That's adorable. I love it. It's on the pretty background, too, of more flamingos and pretty leaves. Flamingos are just such a fabulous bird, are they not? How can you not? I don't know. I guess there are probably people that do not love a good flamingo, but I don't know if I want to know them. They're that kind of bird. But that's all I've got for tonight. Now, there is a video on me going through all of my Paperganza gifts and cards. And you can see that over on our YouTube channel. Well, you're here now. So sometime if you want to look through that, there's some good stuff. Thank you so much. Let's get to Act 2. Showcase. Showcase time it is. This is for episode 278. This is randomly chosen cards. And I think I saw Hat Trick going through in the Chatterbox. She's real great about writing in our Facebook group, which is a private Facebook group, and you can enter by just answering the questions. They're real simple. They're not like algebra or anything. I wouldn't do that to you. But they're real simple. Just answer them, you get let in. And then it's a fun little group. I spend all my Facebook time there and on some of the groups that I subscribe to, and the Paperganza Facebook group part that's private just for those who went, and my gold member Facebook group. So I'm never over on my personal one. So if you have asked for to be a friend, it's not because I'm not dissing you. I just don't go over there. So anyway, join us on the Facebook groups because that's really where I live. So that being said, let's look at some of these cards. I think we start with mine, as I recall. Yep, that was mine. I did a pretty one. Who knew it? I did a pretty one. I used the two stamp sets from Pink and Maine. The one in back with some really cool leaves, and I know I'm going to use that a lot. Because you could think of all the different ways you could do that. I did an ombre with some green, but you could also do some watercoloring, or you could do some just ink blending. You could just do it in black and white for real, and then maybe even some gray tones to it, and it would be super fab for a mixed media background. Then I added some sunflowers. I'm a sunflower from the sunflower state, and so I always appreciate a pretty sunflower. I did end up adding, do you see, if you watched me make this on Friday night, you probably didn't see me, well, I know you didn't because I did it Saturday. I added window panes and I added some red to the flower because I thought they needed to pop a little bit. But that was what I did, and it was really fun to make. So we had thank you card, bakery colors, shopping, and ombre. Those are pretty darn good parameters, I'm saying. Hey, Kristen Matarano, I just watched her video on this. This is a very cute card from Kristen Camato, the author of the Camato Effect. And the Camato Effect is when you make a congratulations card for yourself. When you hit a milestone, Club 52 originally, or a major or a mug club thing. Anytime you want to make yourself a little congratulations card, I will support you. But she is the author of that. She is also going to be on our community showcase, which is the first Saturday afternoon in September. She and some other of our wonderful craft roulette video producers will be joining us that afternoon. You can find the link and hit that notification button already. It's already up in the in the YouTube group. So check it out. We also have Hat Trick Smith as our co-host. So it will be a punny afternoon. But look at this pink. So we've got that pink flamingo, and then we've got pink there too. And it's cute. Yep, she did a great job. She used some things from Not Too Shabby, who has been a sponsor for us many years past. I think maybe last year, but not very often. But we always appreciate Jamie being a part of Craft Roulette. This is an adorable card. Thank you, Kamato. Sylvia B. from Missouri. This is her 19th card. Man, you've got a lot going on there, girl. Grandma and Grandpa took the family on an Alaskan cruise. Each critter on the pier represents a family member. Oh, extra points, Sylvia. That is so clever. Looks like there's a Gilligan Island boat there, too. Thank you. Card for Grandma and Grandpa. Colorful cupcake colors. Yes, and lots of donut colors, too. There are shops on the cruise ship. How smart. And the sky background paper is ombre. And it's beautiful. And I wonder which one's you, Sylvia. Are you an otter? Are you a raccoon? Are you a mouse? Are you a dinosaur? Here's one. Okay, so I used to have scrapbooking groups. Live ones with real people in my plate. Right in the whole plate. A crop room. Anyway, this one lady was making a scrapbook layout with zoo pictures, and I had what? Well, what? And this reminds me of that because I said, why don't you make your family like zoo family names? Like, I don't even remember what they were, but like the mockingbird Lisi or whatever, just kind of like the climbing monkey. Her Reed was her nephew, but just kind of give them zoo animal names, and it turned out really cute. So this is a great idea. I obviously like it. Thank you so much, Sylvia. I bet you had a great time. Patty Shadwick from Florida, number 26. It's a thank you card. They all are. Pink and white frosting on yellow cake. We always talk about food. Sweet shop. So you got a little shape card there. Did you cut that yourself or is that a die? One wonders. Ombre pink on the shop. Isn't that just charming? So I was reading about Candyland. Bing, bing, bing. I was reading about Candyland and how it was developed. Did you all play Candyland forever when you were a kid? Well, the original one was made by somebody, I think. They had polio. And so she was in a ward or something with other people in iron lungs. One of the scariest things in my youth ever. And she did it because they could play it without having to be able to read. And you could just match numbers and things. It's very interesting. And I probably have it goofy, but it's an interesting story. Check out the story of Candyland. And this reminds me of one of the Candyland houses. Back full circle. There's the reason I even started talking about that. Patty Shadwick, that's really cute. It's sweet. It's totally sweet. Thank you. Joyful Designs from Australia. Now, hey, we got a major milestone achiever here. Congratulations to you. Inspired by a pink iced donut sold in a bakery. Those pink iced donuts in a bakery are totally inspiring. I agree. 2 shops on the card. Those are cute and charming. And the inked blue ombre in the background. Yeah, nicely done. Super nicely done. Then you got your thanks. You're wonderful. I like that how you have the black background on that. It really stands out then in that little white field. What a pretty, pretty drawing. Nicely done, Joyful Designs, and congratulations. Brooke Williams from Little River Crafts in Maine. Number 85. Pistachio and strawberry frosting, kind of like I went with, sort of. And Flower Shop, we have a lot of flowers this week, and they're so pretty. Always a good time. Shading in the petals. You did a beautiful job, Brooke Williams. That's so elegant and beautiful. Very, very pretty pink flowers. My flowers are looking a little tired about now in my garden. I'm kind of missing them already. Thank you, Brooke. Becky D from Utah, number 74. Oh, yes, I remember seeing this one. It's very striking. She'd use dyes really, really well. Pink and white frosting. There's that frosting again. Silver with silver BBs. Do not eat. Non-perils? I don't remember. But I used to sneak them at my grandma's house. Thought they were really fun to eat. Flower Shop. I know she knew. She just didn't want the fight. The Flower Shop, and then she did ink blending light to dark. Oh, I thought that was just paper. You ink blended on paper, or you ink blended and then cut the die cut with a die cut. Girl, that's beautiful. Can't wait to see your 75th. That's so pretty. Thank you so much for all those cards. Craft Girl Lisa, she's going to be on our community showcase, formerly mentioned, on the first Saturday of September. Lisa will be, she shows up, I'm right? Yeah, she shows up as Girl on Mac in her videos and things. She also, she makes videos for Craft Roulette, and that's fun. Remember, our Craft Roulette videos are not, we don't ask people to do them. They just do them voluntarily, which is amazing. And then, but super great content. And then if you are a member, you can upload it to the episode anytime you want. If you want to go back and do an early episode, you can. If you want to do a this week episode, you can. But we do ask you to be a member to add it to our gallery. That way, kind of know we won't get any wild, crazy... we won't get any wild, crazy videos that way. At least that's the theory. But this is really chocolatey. JD, I saw JD, by the way, yesterday. He was just absolutely fabulous. We had a good time. I am so tired. The browns make me think of a bakery. Absolutely. Give me a good bakery brownie. Gift card holder for shopping. The brown ombre ink background is just lovely. And look at all those pastries and things that she's got. And drinks. That's such a cool card. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with on the community showcase. It's going to be fast turnaround. And look how she did the gift card. She's got that in a little... That's really clever, too. I don't know that if she had a die for that or not. It would make it simple, of course, but you might be able to hack it. That's really clever. Yeah, this would be one that you might want to take note of, for an interesting birthday card that you need to make. That's really cool, Lisa. Thank you. Stamped by Kelly Nagy, that is. Her 88th card, and she's got dripping frosting in the background. Flashcard base from Pajama Crafter Stamps. Yay, Pajama Crafters. They're going to be sponsors next month. And not too shabby. There's Jamie again. Stencil My Stash, ink, Distress Oxides, and we used a lot of Distress Oxides this week, didn't we, guys? For blending colors, and VersaFine Black. Wow, that is a very dramatic cupcake. Very, very dramatic. The bakery icing colors and bakery goodie, too. That drippy stuff looks good, and you've got a little, I guess you added a little white to it. I don't think that would be in the stencil, but it looks good. Wonder what else you could use that for. It just makes slime. Ooh, you could do slime card with that. A fun cupcake from a swanky and fun cupcake boutique bakery. In my card museum, we will definitely have to have a swanky cupcake boutique bakery. And the ombre and icing ink blended background. That's just wonderful, Kelly. Super fun. Have you ever eaten any cupcake that decadent and fancy? It looks fabulous. I would definitely pick that one out. And what flavor? That's not just an ordinary yellow cake mix. No, that's special. Thank you, Kelly. Tara used Karen Burniston border dies. And when I saw that, I didn't read that that's what she used yet. And I thought, man, I've got a border die from Karen Burniston that would work like this. I'm a little slow, but it's kind of fast at the same time. But yep, that's what it was. And Karen's got a bunch of them. She is also a frequent flyer here as a spin sponsor and was one of our teachers in pop-up shops at Paperganza. So nice to have. She was under so many things going on in her life, including moving from different states. But she made it, and she did her class, and I only saw her smiling. She's an amazing woman. But Tara, this is wonderful. I also met Tara at Paperganza. She was super nice. Thank you. We made her move tables once, and she didn't complain at all. Very proud of her. So nice people. Such nice people. So she bought both the die shopping Paperganza, and then she made it look like a display. Karen, I hope you see this. I don't know if you've been tagged on this card or not in Karen Burniston Peeps. You could definitely add this. The cupcake frosting has dark to light ombre look. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, that's right. And her partner also submitted his first card, and now they're making cards together. You make my heart overflow with happiness and cupcake thoughts. That's so fun. You can see him Friday during the Achievers because he will be in the first time group. That's so cool. And he didn't even want her help. He was like, oh no, I got this. They're going to have fun. Oh, there it is. It showed up next. How fun. This is Tara's partner. This is his first card. His name is Anjan Adami, I hope. And they are they're making cards now together. And so pink and green pastels and other great frosting colors. And the cakes and gifts have to be shopped for. Yep, look at that beautiful paper he picked. And the balloons have ombre coloring. He has already adapted and adopted craft roulette and card making verbiage. I'm pretty darn impressed. So that's very, very good. I can't top that. That's too great. And we thank you so much, Anjan, and Tara too. You have to tell me. I won't remember, but you can tell me how to really say your name. But so many thanks to everybody to send in those cards. We have over 330. Oh, it's wonderful. We're going back to just my face. Where's my face? There it is. There we are. Weren't those great? If you are a member, even any level of membership, you have till Thursday night at midnight to send in your card. Otherwise, the open submission is over. If you are inspired by those cards and go, I got something I could do, consider becoming a member and getting your card in and enjoying the luxury of 4 extra days of submissions. I know it's one of the most popular perks, much more popular than my tutorials. I'm okay with that. Oh, what's this? Yay. Here we go. Well, are you ready for Act 3, Whodunit? I always do it. You know that. But this is the interactive, fast-paced card detective game, Whodunit. We've been doing this for almost 2 years, I think. Wow. We started with Guess Who, as the name is Guess Who, but changed it to Whodunit once upon a time. I would, just a shout out, I have not found my decoy duck scrapbook that I had at Paperganza. It's just a little thing. It's black with white dots. I don't think anybody has it. I'm pretty sure I just have not found it. But if you do come across it, it wasn't a favor for the event. It wasn't a prize. I would love it back. So if you find it, let me know. If otherwise, I will just keep searching. Heaven knows I haven't gotten everything taken care of. So let's go over and just find out how to play Whodunit. I gotta get a drink. Oh my, what an attractive cup. This was Quack Means Good Luck in Duck, made by Mara Thomas. There was a whole duck table. How everybody leaned into the craftiverse of Craft Roulette was maybe a little disturbing, but mostly just delightful. So it's wonderful. We really did have a good time. But let's get down to business. I'm ready to steal some art. The object of this game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are, I don't know. Oh, we left the guitar for the staff to eat. There was a chocolate guitar Marjorie is asking, and that Quasi Kitty made, and we left it for the staff to eat because I figured there was so much paper on the floor. They had some extra cleanup. The details are, I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by the selected card and will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite hidden, altered, changed, adapted into my style. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. That will be popped up in the gallery or the chatterbox here in a minute. To solve the mystery, type at Craft Roulette and then in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. Those are the 3 things you have to have to have a qualifying guess. I'll say them again. At Craft Roulette, the name of the crafter you think I'm casing, and the clue that broke the case wide open. Be the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the live chat and be tonight's winner. Oh, what do you win, Hat Trick Smith? Well, you will win the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a Krog. Don't have her voice. Don't have her voice. Winner, please contact me afterwards and we will get you the Krog. Are you ready? I don't know if I am. There it is. There it is. There's Irene Smith. You can do it in your best announcer voice. And everything else is all fixed up. Paula Rice always does a great job at Craft Roulette. Is it Merry Gun Fun with the Sunflower? Ah! Whoa. And that would be what she's talking about. Is it Merry Gun Fun? That was my card with the sunflower. That's a good description. And at Craft Roulette. Not in that order. Sequence? I shun thee. Let's do it. Let's get this show on the road. Good luck in duck. Here it comes. Man, my sequence is really... If there was a Star Trek where you were on a planet and you never said anything in order, that I would be there right now. Okie doke, let me get my stuff. But before we start, dear Mama Llama, it's time to hear a drama. Tonight's Dear Mama Llama is brought to you from Shelley Gilman. She writes, "Find a sequin reminds me of a time I searched everywhere for the dot for the letter I. I cut out, I'm sorry, and after I recut it, you know what? She found that sequin. It was on her dog's nose. Lesson is, Shelley, that you've taught us all. Always check your dog's nose." Thank you. Thank you for that moment. All right. Whodunit? Here we go. Oh, well, that's a dumb thing. I forgot to get my card base. So we will start there. Oops, there goes my highlighter. Slice. Okay, so this is 7 by 6. It's going to be not an A2, which arbitrarily enough, Friday is the very first inaugural intergalactic A2 day, as decided by Craft Roulette's Zoom call one time earlier this year. So keep that in mind. It absolutely means nothing, except that we just feel like we all love A2s. We should give homage to it. It's going to be the second Friday of every month that starts with A. A2. 2 months, second week, A2. Starts with A. You got it. You get the picture. There is no meaning to it. Okay. Okay. I think I can start. Get these lovely cards put away. This is kind of a fun little thing to do. That's clean. That's clean. I'm actually just digging through my little bin here, trying to find what I wanted. Finally. It was toward the bottom. A smart person would get her waffle mat, grip mat out, but nobody can accuse me of being smart. I don't seem to be getting much result here, white on white. By the way, members, we do have a member show scheduled to record tomorrow. I'm excited. While Erica Most and Kimberly Perry, the solver of the great mystery of Whodunit at the event, were enjoying paper ganza, Tyler was at home babysitting the turtle. And so, to give him a little bit of time, Tyler's joining us on a member show tomorrow. It'll be ready tomorrow evening. Wow, I remembered to clean it. Now this is kind of a slow drying process, and I'm all about speeding it up. Maybe. Probably isn't going to be a perfect thing anyway. This is probably as exciting as watching a polar bear eating marshmallows in a snowstorm. Let's test it. Not quite dry. A little bit more. You can keep guessing. Oh, and you are. Wow, are you ever guessing? This is so hot. I'm going to call it at this point. Time of dry, 6:37. Not even sure. Just calling it. Okay. We're just going to try. Ah, second time was a charm. Every once in a while you get lucky. Okie dokie, here we go. This may smear a little bit still, but life will go on. Pretty sure. Gosh, wouldn't that be ironic if it didn't? Just at that moment. The pressures. Self-imposed. Oh, dear mama llama. But looky, you can kind of see the polka dots underneath. They're very subtle. And yet, so interesting. Whoops. Looky there. Now you're talking. Now you're talking your polka dots. And some that look a little bit like apostrophes. But, you know, isn't that part of the charm of charm? That should do it. See, it's Distress Oxides. Boy, we have used them this weekend. Or this week, I believe. Yes. Okay, that'll do. I'm looking over for a 4-leaf clover. I don't think so. You gumshoes are on the prowl. Trying to bust me one. Good. That's good. Mr. Mike, you're in my way. So there are quite a few videos that I have seen already with recaps on Paper Gansett. That was just been so much fun to see. I have really enjoyed them. This is an old, close to my heart stamp set. You know, it's one of those where you go, I don't ever necessarily want to buy another building stamp set because I don't use buildings very often. But at the same time, oh my gosh, it's so good to have a building stamp set. And I did them real sloppy, got them wet, made them sloppier, and then sloppily. What a great technique, the sloppy technique. Sloppily outlined them and gave them a little zhuzhen up with a marker. And so in the end, this one looks like a cake. If you were a cake or baker and you knew somebody that worked in a building or owned a building, you could make them a cake that looked like a building. Man, it's really cute. What else? Oh, you know, we might want to start over here. My Prang school paints. By the way, I did buy some real honest to goodness kind of watercolor in tubes because I do enjoy it. And I've never had them and I saw them and I had an impulse. Now, however, I got them right before Paper Gansett. So they have not been used. I don't want to do that way. Well, we're going to get a little smear here. It's okay. Well, maybe one will be better than the other. We'll see. He's furry. Have you ever heard about the Fat Bear Week? Isn't that the name of it? Where in Alaska, when the bears, I think that it's like you can guess on who's going to be the fattest bear or something. I'm not sure what it is. But there's Fat Bear Week. I sure don't know a little about a lot of things that I don't know about. Real good at. Hey, it's superpower. Superpower. Everybody's got to have superpower. My light source is always upper left. Never have to think that way. And as you can tell, I don't want to overthink. Gosh, no. But it does come in sometimes when somebody else uses upper right and I see it and I go, oh my gosh, that's on the wrong side. But it's not. It's that I'm being pig-headed. Okay, little bears, you dry. Okay. Don't call us fat bears. Oops, did I get some? Nope, I'm good. I'm good. So these little bears, they're so cute. There's a whole bunch of bears, and I did use one for a fun thing that I just had fun making. In my sketch pad. It was very enjoyable. And it was on my Instagram, I think today. I think so. Oh, look at that. Now this die from Trinity is not crooked, it's me. Dad, gummit. Okay. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Come here, bears. I think you need to dry. You need a little dry off here. You can wait. Or as they say, or make it dry. And we're going to make it dry. I actually use watercolor paper. I'm pretty impressed. I usually have trouble using watercolor paper because I think, oh, it's not going to be that good. What if it's not any good? But I'm doing it. I'm calling it in. I'm too old to make my watercolor paper wait. How are we doing? Ooh, pretty good. Another little tidbit there. There we go. Which one do we like? Which two do we like? Which three do we like? They're cute. They are cute. Okie doke. I think he needs a little brown nose. That sounds not good. But he's got it. He needs a little bigger eyes so he can find his salmon. His life before bigger eyes was all a blur. See, that goes back to the, yeah. Make him precious. Just so precious. I apparently have you guys stumped. That's okay. I think we can trim him up. Now, this is the part that would bother some people because it went outside the line. I'm sorry. I did make a card too with this another little card that I made with him this afternoon with just stuff that was left on my mask. I'll show it to you in just a minute. I'm going to do some cutting here. I think this card's a little smaller than I thought. It's got a cute round bottom. I don't think I said, I know I didn't say, the slow mode is on. So if you make a guess, you have to wait a minute. I guess it's on. I think Mr. Producer put it on. What do I want to do next? Okie doke. So fun. So fun making cards. So fun stealing cards. So fun hanging out with you. Where's my glue? That would be fun. There it is. So this is like one of my favorite papers from your Paper Insider, and I declare I'm using every tiny bit of it that I can find. This is just fun. It's so cute and very playful. Okay, my heart just started racing a little bit because I figured you're about to catch me. And the pressure gets real. It gets real. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay. You doing okay? I'm doing okay. Okay, here comes the really fun part of this bear. You thought it was already happening, right? Yeah, this is the fun part of the bear. We're going to dress it up just a little bit. Some lovely pumps. Sorry, that's a little far away, I suppose. What in the world? What is she doing? What is she doing? Well, I'll tell you what she's doing. I don't know if I can do it twice. I did it once. Can I do it again? Okay, we're going to find out. Boldly bearing where nobody else will bear. We appreciate your forbearance. Oh my gosh, look at that. How cute. Don't cut my Band-Aid there, girl. And we just want a little smidge there. Just a smidge. You didn't know I was into fashion design. You couldn't tell by my clothes at Paper Ganza. No way, Jose. Okay, here comes a great touch. It's a little tall. I'm thinking Jackie O right here. Get out of town. I'm getting pretty far along in this process. Oh, that's big. This is real big. Yeah, no. I think this is a bee, but I'm going to make it a butterfly. Because bees would sting. I don't want my little darling bear to get stung. By the way, there's my little bear card that I made this afternoon. Is that cute? It's just cute. I'm so sorry. And then this was, I used gray instead of white. So that was my prototype. And I like it. I like this better for this. And, you know, you just got to go with what you like better for each application. Are you guys all very, very rusty? Or am I remarkably stealthy? I do think I have done some stealth work here that you will probably be throwing things at me later. But if you want to throw glitter, make sure it's decorated 20s. Oh my, that's a shined 20. It must be a crafter's 20. No, you're not supposed to. Oh! Gee, just when I start getting cheeky. It always works. It always happens. Just when I get cheeky. No surprise to me who got me. None whatsoever. I'm going to give everybody just a little bit longer to figure out. This is almost ironic. I'm going to make this was a little too fat bear. There we go. That should work better, maybe. I like it better. It's kind of a thin little line here. Quick. All right. Well, all the guessing is over, unless you just want to keep guessing. But we do have a winner. I have been caught. You may have been a little slow this week, but you have not lost your mojo. This is how close you were to having me win. You are mere steps away from... Whoops. Let's see if I can get that straight. I'm really crooked tonight. All right. I am going to reveal to you now. Oh, no. I got ink on my original. Oh, dear Mama Llama. Come. Oh, here comes the big reveal. Yay! Arlene DeTizio, the HOD stands for House of DeTizio. She has sent in many of Mr. Mike's sleeves. And the orange one, the striped one, the purple one. She sent in many. She said the other day that her Singer is now, which is a sewing machine, is now broken, and the guy who used to fix it is retired. So I don't know if Mr. Mike's ever going to get any new sleeves. A card, and I thought that's very. I like the feel of that card, so I'm going to case it. So how's my card like hers, and maybe how it's different? Well, they're both thank you cards. She used a scripty thank you, small down in the bottom right, and I did too. So we were similar in our style and our placement. The bakery color, she used yellow very predominantly. I did add some yellow there so I could feel like I didn't cheat completely. Yellow, greens, browns, pops of red. I used gray instead of brown to throw you off. And because bakeries have silver display cases and things, and I thought we would go with that instead of brown wood display cases. Hopefully it's not the food that looks silver, not gray. I mean, not brown. And we both went with frostings, I do believe. The shopping, she has shopping bags and a suave shopper. I have two lovely shopping bags and a very chic suave shopper. Little bear. And I did try to mimic her fancy collar and her slouchy hat for my bear, along with black pumps and red gloves. Oh my gosh. And then I'd made one pretty card. Now we had to go a little silly again. I was feeling my yin being out of my yang. So she had the ombre background, prominently yellow. I did the same ombre background, except with a little color change and then added some texture to it, which I thought was kind of a fun thing anyway. So I was going to add some of these little gems, and what was the other thing? Oh, I was going to put the bear on it. So those are my cards, but look. Oh, it's not going to be a slim line anymore. Oh, I did a different size too. It's not going to be a slim line. It's going to be a short line. And that's okay. We can do that. Congratulations to Crazy Kitty is back in the saddle. And I think I saw Pam Campbell too, right after her or something right around there too. So I was not surprised to see you back catching me. You guys are good. Thank you so much for playing Whodunit. Now let's go back to say thank you to our members. As soon as I find that button. They were neck and neck. She was right after you. I saw it right after you then. Well, you two have been the gumshoes for a long time. I think Crazy Kitty took a break so that somebody else could win for a while. And then even Pam Campbell, I was going, at Paper Ganza, I said, I didn't want to give all my secrets away because somebody might case me all the time or figure out my cases. Pam Campbell. There are our wonderful members. Had a great call last night, hung out and did some scrapbooking with some gold members. We always appreciate. And I was thinking, I forgot all about it for one thing because I was tired from JD, and then I thought, I got a call. But it was balm. It was medicine to hang out with you all and just catch up and have a nice evening together. And I thank you so much. Got a couple pages laid out. Don't have anything finished on them, but laid out pieces or scrapbook pages are better than nothing. So we will go back and finish them off. But yep, JD. I was hanging out with JD. So it wears me up. He's so cute. And now my little Lukey, he's so cute. I think he's going to start growing some hair. I can't wait for you to see him. He is so stinking adorable. I think he's visiting me tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Thank you for your support, members. If you are interested in being a part of our worldwide support team so that we can do these shows, just check out craftroulette.live/support. It's there's a lot that goes on for very little investment. And if you think we're doing a good job and you can afford it, if you can't, please just hit that thumbs up, would you? I'd appreciate that too. And we just thank you guys. You're the best. Appreciate you so much. Make sure you join us Friday as Crafty Owl, one of our buddies from Paper Ganza and B4, will be joining us for her interesting evening. Plus, you got to go over to Crafty Owl, Call Me Crafty Owl's YouTube channel, and hit notification because she's going to do a Paper Ganza recap at 10 o'clock on Friday. It's a live too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what her thoughts are. I think she was always smiling. But there's a surprise that we pulled. We got something. We surprised her. And then she turned around and surprised us. You'll have to check it out on Friday. Ooh, I just knocked that out of its little holder. On Friday morning. And then join us next Wednesday. I'm breaking stuff. Join us next Wednesday when I try to steal some more art, share some of your cards, and enjoy the card showcase from whatever we get on Friday. Kisses to all your nogs. Thank you so much. Good night.